The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, rockers and cockers? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day being awesome to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button, smash the like button, and of course, before you dip out of here today, get down in that comment section. Let me know all your thoughts and comments about the band, song, the video, all that stuff. And if not anything, throw some horns and let the YouTube algorithm know Kilroy was here. If you have a band, song, or a video that you'd like me to check out, make a video on, get over to the Discord server. It is your one-stop shop for all things Wildside. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I will get to it when I can. Along with all of our social media, it is linked down below from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm going to keep calling it Twitter, by the way. And of course, we have our PayPal and Super Chat tipping if you'd like to contribute to the channel. All donations are greatly appreciated. So, today's video suggestion is coming from Shiny Starmy. He wants me to check out a band out of Italy, a symphonic metal band out of Italy called MoonlightHaze. And today we are checking out their track, Kintsugi, which is a Japanese method of doing something. So, it's MoonlightHaze with Kintsugi as suggested by Shiny Starmy. It's The Wild Side. Let's check it out.
Do you know how much can hurt?
All right, there you go. That is MoonlightHaze with Kintsugi, the official video as suggested by Shiny Starmy. I always want to make sure I get the names right. If you, like Shiny Starmy, have a suggestion for a band song or video, be like them. Get over to the Discord server, left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, read the pinned message, drop a link, brief description. I'll get to it when I can. I don't know what's more impressive, her vocals in this track or that nonchalant bassist absolutely murdering this song, man. That was well done. Okay, so this right here is a great example, MoonlightHaze. It's a great example that should both bring comfort, yet a reality to the fan. This is a passing of the torch of symphonic metal, whether it's progressive, whether it's psychedelic. This is more of a rhythmic symphonic metal. So it's the passing of the torch of Nightwish, Epica, The Gathering. You're starting to see more and more bands that have been influenced by bands you're currently listening to. So again, it should bring warmth to your heart that the bands you love, like Nightwish, Epica, The Gathering, Sharon Denendel, and Anke van Giersbergen, Floor Jansen, and Tarja, that they are inspiring this next generation of symphonic metal, both musically and vocally. You're starting to hear that come out more and more. And I will give this lead singer the same compliment that I've given these singers that I've mentioned, is that one of the signature elements to symphonic metal are the vocals, usually female, and what makes the good ones great and what makes the great ones iconic is the singer's ability to sound operatic without sounding like an opera. Okay, because when you say the word opera to people, they usually have the, oh my God, I'm good, kind of a vibe. But if you have a good lead singer who's able to take their vocal range into that ether between female rock vocalist and powerful, controlled opera singer, right there in the middle is this ether that not many people tread. She treads it. So she's able to control the space with her normal register and her normal vocals. But when she gets into that operatic interlude, what you're hearing is this flowing harmonic control. And that's something different. That's something really different. She's controlling her vocals from here to here, because that's where everything happens. This you don't want your esophagus, your throat, your voice box. You don't want that involved in the controlling of your vocal. You only want it in controlling the tone, not the power. The power of that vocal comes from here and is controlled through this area here. Okay, your nasal passages, your jaw, how you shape your mouth, things like that. I don't know if she's trained, like formally trained. I don't want to say properly trained, but I think you know what I mean, formally trained. I don't know if she's a formally trained opera singer. She probably is. I'm just guessing from what I've seen that she probably is a trained vocalist. But her ability to control that ether between the operatic and the opera while still maintaining that symphonic metal tone and impetus is really impressive. I really like that. And going back to what I said at the beginning, what really stands out for me, bass players are really good at just kind of standing off to the side. It's the John Entwistle syndrome. If you watch film of The Who play live, you don't really see John Entwistle, even John Paul Jones and other, Flea kind of took it in a different direction. But for the most part, he's the exception to the rule. For the most part, bass players are very inconspicuous in their stage presence, right? Unless they're doing vocals, like Marco from Nightwish or something. But I'm talking generalities. I just mentioned some, exceptions. But generalities, you get this, okay, man, oh my God, where's that coming from? And then you realize the guy standing in the background is killing it. Okay, a lot of times the band is keeping up with the drummer. That's normally how music is created. The drummer is the heartbeat, the timekeeper. They build bridges, they fill, right? That's why they're called that. So normally the band is keeping up with the drummer. In this song, I heard the band keeping up with the bass player. That's incredible. That was an incredible bass line. Really, really cool, subdued, yet once you latch onto it, once you focus on that bass line, it becomes more and more impressive as the song goes on. So as in the beginning of the song, I'm like, what is that foundation? And then I realized, okay, that's the bass. And then I was able to extrapolate that bass line from the rest of the track. And once I assigned its color, it grew. Okay, I know it. People ask me all the time what I mean when I say I hear in color. And that when you have a kaleidoscopic color spectrum like I'm having in this track, usually one or two colors will stand out, will be the main body of the lava lamp blob, if you will. Everything else is shifting and changing around it, flowing, like that. Whereas the bass line in this track, that foundational tone, those dark greens, those heavy purples, they just grew and grew and grew and were expanding and breathing and flowing and pausing at the right places and really creating this cool push through the entire track. And with the two guitars harmonizing with her vocals on top of that, you have almost this weird sandwich cookie of audio. I am so weird when I describe music, man. I'm so sorry. You've got these three elements harmonizing these life colors, right? You've got the guitar and the vocals and the other guitar really creating this cool interweaving of bright, life-giving harmonies, whether it was the solo, her vocals, the run-on of her vocal, whatever you want to use. They're great examples of these life-giving colors. And the drum was creating this really cool, heavy-duty foundational heartbeat through the track. But what really the cream in the middle of this track, honestly, is that bass line. Very impressed, man. That was really cool. Because what you do when you're taking the torch like this and you're evolving symphonic metal, what you're creating in this track here is a really unique, brand new, like it's a new car smell bounce. Like there's a bounce to this track where you say, okay, it's symphonic metal, but it's also rhythmic as well. So it's this nice rhythmic symphonic metal. And I really dug it, man. That was a really good track. That is MoonlightHaze. That is Kintsugi. I hope I said that correctly, by Shiny Starmy. If you, like Shiny Starmy, have a suggestion for a band song or a video, get over to the Discord server, your one-stop shop for all things Wyldeside. Left-hand side of the server, you'll see YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. All of our social media is linked down below, from YouTube to Twitter, which I'll always call Twitter, Instagram, it's all there. And if you'd like to contribute to the channel, PayPal is down there as well. And I think we've got our Super Chat, Super Tip activated. So any contributions to the channel are greatly appreciated. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button, smash the like button. Get down in the comments. Let me know all your thoughts, everything you know about MoonlightHaze. And if not anything before you bounce today, throw me some horns for the YouTube algorithm and let them know Kilroy was here. Again, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. I said it again, but here's what I meant to say. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark. You are the best darn subscribers in the world, and this is The Wyldeside.